We've been recording these scenes in an area that's called Comuna 13 or Comuna 13. It's a very interesting and a dynamic area. It's economically depressed, but it is experiencing a resurgence. Sometimes, you know, this neighborhood can be a little dangerous, but in general, it's not. In general, as I always say, dangerous neighborhoods are typically filled with working class people that are really just concerned with getting home on time, getting to work on time, and getting home to feed their kids. But a little bit about Comuna 13. It's a collection of 18 different neighborhoods. It has a history that goes all the way back to the midst of the armed conflict between the guerrillas and the Colombian military. So lots of the murals that you've been seeing depict or have a symbolic connection to that history. Some of the operations, there was called Operation Orion, where the government came in looking for a guerrilla commander called Orion, and they were here for 3 days. Military operations. I mean, you know, helicopters circling, you know, like the movie Sicario. It was literally like a war. 2 days, the army covered the area, and there was fighting between the guerrillas and the military. Supposedly, almost 4,000 people disappeared in those 2 days. Then on the third day, the army let off to let the guerrillas come out and surrender. That's part of the history of this neighborhood. The murals depict all of that. The murals are famous. Now, because of that, this neighborhood has become a tourist attraction. You know, you can come in, the people are friendly, they greet you, and you can go on tours to hear the history of where these murals come from, what they represent, what this neighborhood is all about. And as I say, it's really just a neighborhood of working class people that are looking for opportunities, looking to get out of, looking to work themselves out of poverty, and they've found art as, you know, a connection, a cornerstone that'll help pull the neighborhood up and out of that. It's a great place. I really like it here. I feel comfortable here. Right where we are now, there are a series of 4 or 5 escalators that come up into this neighborhood. It's the only place in Medellin you'll find outside escalators. And the neighborhood, Comuna 13, is basically built on the side of, you know, a mountain or a big hill. I don't really know when something stops being a hill and when it becomes a mountain. But anyway, Comuna 13 is on the side of a hill/mountain. So the escalators help people come in and get out. They're a great convenience. They're very well utilized and very well maintained. And up along the escalators at each level, there's either a store where you can stop for refreshment. There's a library, and there's a civic center where you can find your tour guide and also learn a little bit about some of the neighborhood. So basically, they put the escalators in so folks could come in and get out and go to work easily. And it was kind of the cornerstone of the economic boom that this neighborhood is starting to experience. It helped connect the neighborhood with the rest of the city and helped revitalize the area economically. What sprung up around those are different vendors and stores. So this was like the economic impetus behind the resurgence of Comuna 13.